go. There it is. Welcome back to Say No More Media. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you want to join the channel and support the channel, you can become a member. Appreciate y'all rocking with me. Hey, looks like Reach the People Media dropped something yesterday for a Wednesday's practice. Hey, I'm kicking it tonight. I'm going to do a live reaction to Reach People Media. Hey, just drop some merch. If you're looking to grab some merch, go ahead and head to my Shopify. The link's in my bio. Got some hot new spring merch over there for you guys. I ain't gonna hold you any longer. Hey, but before I start, I gotta start with some intensity. If you know my show, I always gotta have the intensity level up. I always gotta be turned. So if you rocking with me for the first time, I gotta get right. I gotta bring some intensity to the show. This is how I want to start my day today. So I'm gonna do a live reaction to Reach the People Media. This is the draft, but Brady Copeland's speech just does something for me. So I gotta start my live off right.
We handpicked each and every one of you to do one thing. Beat those.
Yeah.
That's all we need to say. That's all we need to say.
Hey, I had to start the stream off right. Hold on. Hey, if you're on the stream today, it's for one reason. You already know. Now that we got that out the way, let's get over to Reach the People Media. Looks like Boo Carter turned up. He finally met Coach Prime. This looks like a Wednesday's practice. I think yesterday put it out a little later, so I didn't really get to it. I seen this a little later. I said, hey, I'm going to react to it tomorrow. I know tomorrow's probably their last practice, and then they head off to spring break on after tomorrow. Hey, y'all be safe during spring break. I know y'all out there in Boulder with the snow bunnies, but y'all be cool. Everybody be safe. Hold each other accountable. Get back to practice on Monday. We got work to do. But yeah, looks like this is a practice that they dropped yesterday. Looks like tomorrow will probably be the last practice before they head off for spring break. Hey, who remembers when Shador got all his receivers, took them out to Dallas to Coach Prime's ranch, and had them all working out? I'm really looking for something like that in the offseason from Juju and the receivers. And I'm really looking, especially with a brand new offense that they're learning, I'm looking for, like, during this spring break, I want to see them get together. I want to see them throw the ball. I want to see them in the studying film. And I want to see them getting on the right track, bro, because we got real belt to hand out in 2026. So if you're in here, I appreciate you rocking with me. Just dropped some merch here as well. If you guys want to take a look at the merch that I just dropped here, it is some fire. I ain't even gonna hold you. Something just to get you through. If you want to take a look at some of the Say No More merch, it's right here. It's the link is in my bio. Something cool. Black and gold. If you're looking for like the Colorado themes, if you're looking for something more cozy, you got the matching Say No More top and bottom, all premium athletic wear. So if you're trying to look fly, if you're trying to be in your Colorado colors, if you're just trying to chill in some more laid back colors, I got those for you guys right there as well. The link is in my bio to my Shopify account. If you want to tap in on some merch, tap in. All right. Appreciate y'all being in here. We're going to do a live reaction to Reach the People Media. Say no more.
Back. So to let him know you was going to hit it at that point. Full speed. That means you got to run. Nobody's going to stop you. Nobody's touching you up that much. You got to run. You got to make you block. Defensive line is set the darn tone today. Let's work. Let's work. Let's work. Let's work. Let's work. Let's work. Let's work today. Break it down on yo-yo. 1, 2. Everybody run. I need somebody to give me some energy, man. Let's go. Come on. Need somebody to give me some energy, man.
Hey, look at Niblett's neck, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. One of the biggest additions in the offseason is Niblett. Every time I hear that man speak, bro, it takes me back to some of my old coaches in college and in high school and how turned they were, bro. Those are the type of coaches, if you ever ain't got no energy, some guys are just energy guys. They just light the room up. He reminds me of 300. Like, what was his name? King Leonidas, bro. I'm going to start calling Niblett King Leonidas, bro, because that speech he gave to the 300, that's Niblett. Hey, let Niblett do the pregame speech, bro. Coach Prime, then Niblett, then we ride out on Ralphie and go put belt in the Big 12. Say no more.
Let's go. Come on.
All right, that was a good pass. Looked like Sweetney rolling out to Danny Scudero. Loved it. We're seeing a lot more Justin England too. So for a minute, I was like, bro, where is England? But now I'm seeing a lot more from England. Coach Rashad getting it in there with Danny, doing what he do. We're going to see Coach. Oh, that's nice move. Ernest Campbell. Mama, there go that man again. Mama, there go that man again. Hey, y'all. Hey, hold on. Y'all seen the video earlier. Hey, it's true. Been getting, how you want to spin it, how you want to say it. Caleb Mathis has earned his way onto the field. I'm gonna let those advertisements play, and I'm gonna get back to the video. Just give me a second. But hey, the word is out. The word is out. Mathis, hey, bro, Mr. Consistent. I ain't even gonna hold you. Getting the job done. All right, we're back to the live reaction to Reach the People Media. Appreciate y'all being here. Say no more. That was a great play to the tight end.
End of the game. Okay? They need a field goal. Okay? This is a challenge situation. We're going to be aggressive. Keep them in bounds. Everybody get on that?
Hey, I like the way the new safety coach has been holding everybody accountable, especially Boo Carter, especially with somebody who plays in the league, somebody who's been there, who's played with a lot of prominent guys. I loved his interview earlier, what he talked about. I love our new safeties coach, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't seen too much of Swayze lately. I ain't seen too much to say. Hey, what's the word, TMFB? What's the word, family? But I love his intensity, NFL experience, played with some legendary Hall of Fame guys. I love the way he's holding everybody accountable. Appreciate y'all rocking with me. Looks like Darius from Reach the People Media dropped something yesterday. It was a little later, so I was like, hey, I'll type in tomorrow, on that. I know tomorrow is probably their last day before spring ball. Hopefully they drop something. But other than that, appreciate y'all tapping in. We're doing a live reaction. Hit the thumbs up if you can. Say no more. Dime. Nice drag of the foot, too. That was a nice drag of the foot. First down.
Who you feeling like, kid? Who you feeling like? Who you feeling like?
The Quanell dropped that? Oh, looks like the DB got their hands on it. Good job, Amodia.
Don't let him in there.
Oh, P. Hey, throw the flag. Hey, Boo, come on, bro. At some point, hey, in the chat, bro, we know Boo been handsy. Boo been handsy all spring, but geez, I think that's the first flag. We got to throw the flag on this one, bro. That was crazy. I ain't gonna hold you. Ain't no way. Ain't no way this ain't no flag. Ain't no way, bro. Ain't no way. Yeah, nah. Yeah, he got him hooked. That's a flag. That's the first down inside the goal line. First down.
I want everybody to look at it from this type of lens right here. If you were the coach, how would you coach yourself? How would you coach you? Put yourself in those shoes. How do you want to be coached? If you come down here and you have given it, are you okay with you telling yourself, good job? Are you okay with that? See yourself as the coach and how you want to be coached. It's funny because One thing that I took from this week, Coach Niblett talked about two things at the beginning of the week. He talked about faith and faith. Faith is an unwavering choice. It's a choice.
Looks like Niblett is out there dropping them jewels on everybody. From what I'm hearing, Niblett and Coach Prime got a relationship that goes back. So great addition, super addition. You even hear Coach Rashad talking about Niblett's speech. That's why I made him the thumbnail today, because everything that he's been dropping, I've been picking up. You know what I mean? So I think that's good. I think that's really, really, really good for this season when we're coming off the season from last year. We need somebody who's going to keep bringing that intensity and motivation throughout the room. Absolutely. Are we going to get back to the video? Coach Rashad, if everything goes right, we should see Coach Rashad getting a promotion and being able to, take over a wide receiver group somewhere. Maybe it's with us, maybe it's somewhere within a Power 4 level, but it's all about elevation. If you guys are in here, appreciate you rocking me. If you get the thumbs up, we're doing a live reaction to Reach the People Media. Boo Carter turned up. He finally met Coach Prime. Say no more.
Most of you guys will say you got faith. You choosing to have faith. But the funny thing about it is faithful is the unwavering commitment. Are you committed to this? Or are you just saying it? You get to decide which one are you. You can have faith all you want. But if you're not faithful to it, you won't go anywhere. You're going to stay in the same spot that you was in before. So think about this. Unwavering choice, unwavering commitment. If you say you want to be the best, you got to be faithful and give it back to them. Are you 15? No. 31, I'm sorry. 15, what happened between us yesterday?
So yesterday I was out there, and it was one play where Cornell number 14, he pushed me, and he just made a play, and I was bullshit. I didn't get up ball, so Coach sent me off the field. So yesterday I was coming back to watch film with Coach Mathis, and I saw Coach Hill, he asked me, "How was you out there today?" And I was like, "Nope." I was like, "Yes, I was." He was like, "I ain't see." I said, "Yes, sir, you did, because you sent me out." He said, "We don't you a dog, you a killer, we're not gonna have that today." And just after practice, when we got done the last period, I appreciate Coach, because I love people that stay tough on me.
What you told me? What you come to me and say?
Yeah. I said, "Coach, I appreciate you getting on me because I need that."
That's it. Right?
Say no more. Hey, you can tell he's been raised right. Salute to his parents. Salute to Preston Ashley's parents. A lot of kids, I ain't gonna hold you. When I was in college, you couldn't talk to some kids, man. There's some kids, they take tough coaching well. They take getting sent off the field well. Then there's other coaches. There's other players. They don't take constructive criticism very well. So salute to Preston Ashley being right out of high school. And you could tell this young man loved football. You feel me? So that's good that, he could take that and build and learn from something. Coaching is not easy. And especially when you're meeting all these are all grown men too. And, coaches can be fiery. They can yell at you. They can send you off the field, but it's out of love. And they're trying to bring the best out of you. They know, hey, that wasn't you on that rep. That wasn't the best version of you on that rep. So salute to Preston Ashley. Salute to his parents for raising a young man like that to be able to handle that. Most people, I didn't see cats. Coach doesn't talk to them. They get down on themselves. They quit. They got a personal vendetta with the coach now. They don't want to play for him no more. So good job with Preston Ashley being so young, being able to see that as, hey, I just want to see you elevate. So, hey, good. Hey, you got to have this between the coach and the players. You got to be able to talk about it. This is brothers right here, but and he a youngster too. So now it's time for the older Clydes to take their arm around him, get him in the film room and get him, because he been matched up with Boo Carter, black versus gold all spring, even in the winter workouts competing. So you could tell Preston Ashley wants to compete. That's a good thing. If you got guys that want to compete and they're youngsters, that's always a good thing.
Money, baby. Hey, family on me, family on 3, 1, 2, 3, family. Yeah, Presto.
Never complain. Great teammate. Guy that's bought in to everything the coach is saying. Guy that studies. Guy that comes up to the office, watches tape. All right, Sama, that's what he does, man. Give him 2.
So far, here we go. I'm going with the same thing like Coach Hart. The younger, hey man, he was not enough to get the contract bond.
I'm gonna give a round on this. I'm gonna a guy right there to bounce back. Got kicked out of practice because he got offsides, but he bounced back. Came back there, he gave a lot of energy to the defense, man. Get Boo Carter.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Boo Carter got kicked out of practice. Did I hear that correctly? The coach Mathis say Boo Carter got kicked off of practice. Hold on, let me run that back real quick. I don't know if I heard that.
I'm gonna give a round on this. I'm gonna a guy right there to bounce back. Got kicked out of practice because he got offsides, but he bounced back, came back there, he gave a lot of energy to the defense, man. Get Boo Carter.
Yes, sir.
Here we go, baby. I'm gonna give a shout out to all the corners. Y'all stood up today. But it's a joke. Number 6, can you stand up for me real quick? Yeah. That's your character right there. That's win championships, homeboy. Give Boo Carter 2 claps.
Listen. Great job responding. I need eyes. Great job responding. We challenged y'all yesterday, right? Okay, so now the test of your manhood, the test of your maturity, the test of who you really are is now how do you respond when it goes your way? How do you respond when it goes your way? I can't.
Yeah, even with Boo, I've been seeing a lot of interviews that were basically saying like he's super talented, but sometimes when you have such a talented kid, you got to keep him focused and engaged. When you're that much, when you stand out a little bit on the field, it's about when he turns it up, it makes everybody better. So he's around the right group of men right now to keep his head on straight, to keep him cool, and it's good. Even Boo can get sent off. You feel me? And that sets as an example for everybody. If you can send your best player possibly on the team off the field and everybody else responding, he shakes back, salute, bro. That only helps build team morale and team camaraderie. Salute to Marv, bro. I'm liking what I'm seeing so far. It's super early, but the accountability level and the no-nonsense level is what's going to elevate us in the Big 12 in this 2026 college football season for sure.
Wait to see you tomorrow in the walkthrough. Are we in a good stance? Are we lined up? Are we communicating like big league championship defense? I can't wait to see you on Friday in the film room. Are we practicing like a professional team? You control you influence somebody else. Lead yourself first, right? Lead yourself first, right? I want to give 2 also. I want to give it to Sam as well. Man, most of y'all may not know we participate in Ramadan, right? Okay, if you don't know what Ramadan is, it's a religious celebration, a period of time where he does not eat any food from sun up. Correct me if I'm wrong. From sun up to sundown. So either he wakes up really early.
Boy, I ain't gonna hold you. I tried to do that. I said, hey, I'm about to, you know what, in March, I'm a not eat nothing from sun up to sundown. So, and I can only imagine if you go into football practice without eating from sun up to sundown, man, that takes a lot of discipline mentally. But to go out there and compete, I know you got to make sure they probably have to check your vitals and all that stuff. But yeah, there's probably several guys. It looks like Quincy Wiggins. I know Yaya is celebrating this month. So salute to those guys across the country, not just CU. Salute those guys across the country who are in sports right now, who are practicing during this month and still, doing Ramadan, because woo, that's tough. I ain't gonna hold you, especially when you're supposed to compete. Yeah, that takes a lot.
Then he eats really late at night. He don't drink any water, no Gatorade, no nothing. He has not been on the road for less than one time. One time. Oh, no, you didn't. One time. So, man, if you want to follow somebody, if you talk about who show up on tape, watch this dude. Okay? He built the right way. Everybody come on that? Man, y'all get something too. I don't mean 103, 1, 2, 3.
He was talking about Quincy Wiggins, right? I'm not tripping. Looks like he was talking about Quincy Wiggins. Say no more.
Keep watching.
Oh, I will, buddy. You bet your bottom dollar I will. But yeah, salute to everybody out there on Ramadan that's dealing with what they're dealing with. Appreciate everybody being here. Let me see. To be real, respect for making sense, not for sure. Talent has to match your work ethic for sure. When you get the talent plus the work ethic, like Travis Hunter, hey, the sky's the limit, bro. We all know that for Boo Carter. He stand out CU, but top teams, but he's solid. For sure. He got something to prove for sure. He knew he can come here and start and help this team for sure. Appreciate everybody being in here. I'm going to let these ads play in the background real quick. Let Darius get his cheese. All right, we're gonna get right back to the video. Hey, if you guys are looking for something fly to rock during the summer, I just dropped these here. It's available on my website on the Shopify. Something cool for the Colorados. Got the short set right here. Got the short set, and if you're looking for something more long sleeve right there, got the long sleeve. If you guys want to support, that's available on the Shopify. Just appreciate y'all being here. If anything, appreciate y'all rocking with me. If you're trying to learn how to grow your channel, tap in with me on my email. If I can help you in any way, let me know. For any, if you're trying to promote your business, or if you're a small business owner, the hell? Oh yeah, if you're a small business owner, or you're an online, it was this player behind. Oh, the player behind Quincy for sure. Creed Senior, what's up with it, bruh? What's up with it? Yeah, no, absolutely. These are available here on the website. If you guys are trying to tap in, I'm just trying to, tapping into the fashion lane too. I want to keep everybody fresh for the summer. So if you're trying to tap in, we got the matching sets right here, the short sets. Also, we got the top and bottom, just something cozy, little something light, something cozy for you guys to chill around. You can rock that anywhere for sure. Now, I appreciate that, TMFB. All right, anybody know who this is right here? Who is bruh? I ain't gonna hold you. I don't act like I don't know who he is, but let's see what he got to say. Looks like he meeting Coach Prime for the first time. We're doing live reaction to Reach the People Media. Appreciate everybody being in here. Listen, if you're trying to build your channel, if you're trying to start YouTube, anything you're trying to do, listen, just believe in yourself and do it. If I can tell anybody one thing, once you get to a certain level, you're gonna meet people that are gonna, you're gonna, as you elevate, you're gonna meet people that just might not like what you're doing. That's okay. That's what they're supposed to do. Just keep believing in yourself and keep the right people gonna rock with you. The wrong ones ain't. So if that's my message for anybody trying to do their thing, build your whether it's YouTube, TikTok, whatever you're trying to do, just do it. Don't worry about what nobody else is gonna say. Everybody has an opinion. Just do your thing. Stay real. Stay authentic, and the real one's gonna recognize real, bro. It always happens like that. But appreciate y'all rocking me. If you get the thumbs up, right after this, we're gonna go over the interview with Coach Prime earlier on the pregame network. We're gonna see what he had to say on there. Say no more.
Denver, correct?
Yes, sir.
Tell him we are.
I'm Jaden Knowles, work for 9 News, been there for 10 months now.
I just want you to know I watch.
Okay, I'm
Okay.
glad.
But I'm gonna call you and check in to see what it's gonna be like, so I know, what to do with the wardrobe and what to do. We're gonna go outside the inside. You got me?
Hey, I lie for you before I lie to you.
That's what I'm saying.
I
I heard that before.
got you.
All right. God bless you.
God bless you.
All right, bro. So how does it feel that you just did one of your first interviews with Coach Brown?
Hey, it was crazy. It was definitely a life goal since I moved out here. When I first
Hey, does anybody know who this is? Tap in with me, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. I don't know who he is, but tap
sure.
in.
So doing that, that was crazy. That was crazy.
How you get connected with Coach Chaney? Because you always talk about how Coach Chaney be looking out for you.
Definitely the
Uncle Keith's in the building. Uncle Keith, what's going on? Boo Carter has already tipping. Come on, dog. Yeah. Nah, it looks like they sent him off the field, but they Mathis salute him because he came back strong. How you doing today, Mr. Keith? Good to see you in here, brother.
The camp that y'all had last year, the youth camp. So y'all needed volunteers. I was one of the volunteers, and Coach Chaney came up to me and said, "Man, we watch you every morning." So I was like, "Man, that's cool." So we stayed locked in from that. So so far, I've been locked in ever since.
Can you tell them like your previous history playing college football at Oklahoma?
Yeah, I played at the University of Oklahoma. I was there from 2020 to 22. First quarterback was Spencer, then Caleb Williams, and then Dylan Gabriel. But overall, I was a running back, played there.
And that I want to rewind that real quick because that goes. I said this earlier. That's crazy. He said that. I talked about Spencer Rattler, NFL, Caleb Williams in the NFL, Dylan Gabriel in the NFL, all at Oklahoma. So all this rah-rah about Juju and Isaac Wilson, hey, it's good. It's good for quarterbacks. Hey, it's not the first time it's happened where there's 3 good quarterbacks on the same roster. I want to play this back because this is a great point. Spencer Rattler, New Orleans Saints. Caleb Williams, Chicago Bears. Dylan Gabriel, Cleveland Browns. Like, you can have multiple 4 5-star quarterbacks on the team and they all be good and push each other. It's okay. It's all right to have that. Like, we know I'm not even gonna get it, but I'm just saying it's all right. Like we got it. It's okay.
And Caleb Williams. Then I played at the University of Oklahoma. I was there from 2020 to 22. First quarterback was Spencer, then Caleb Williams, and then Dylan Gabriel. But overall, I was a running back. Played there, got a Big 12 championship. Should have won the Natty. But this is a different story for another time.
You should have came with that ring though. That's like some inspiration.
Hey man, I ain't want to have to flex on them just quite yet. But y'all gonna get one. Y'all be good.
You're known for like also wearing primes and stuff on air. I like how you came in the facility today. You know what I'm saying?
I gotta represent, bro.
Do you have any like words of encouragement for Buff Nation, like the fans that be watching?
Man, just believe. Y'all got the slogan already, I believe, but really believe that y'all can make it. And as a former player, I mean, we feed into the crowd's energy. So the more loud, the more proud y'all are, the harder we play. We always going to play regardless hard. You know what I'm saying? So just keep on that faith, and the sky's the limit.
Wait, Sean, what happened, bro?
Hey, look, all I know is I reached down in my pocket, and this was there. So that means one of our boys, man, one of them sliders, took it up.
I ain't seen a mouthpiece like that in a minute, bro. Back in the day, we didn't even have that. We bit that off and we boiled ours. We just had the black joint. They got the whole little pacifier mouthpiece now. We didn't even have that, bro. Ours came in that little package. You had to boil it in some hot water, put it, mold it, and that was it. And you put it right here in your visor or you chewed on it, man. They got these mouthpieces go crazy now. Hey, Step 037, there will be no Darius slander on this channel. Salute to Darius, bruh. Salute to Darius. Get him on the team for sure. He gonna play. What's up, Step 037? Good to see you, bro. How you been, fam? Good to see you, my dude. All right, let me get back to this here because I want to get over to the Coach Prime interview and talk to you guys about that. I'll drop the link in the chat once we get to the Coach Prime interview. I want to hear if anybody want to call in. I want to hear what you got to say about that interview.
One of them DBs. So if they need their mouthpiece, they can come get it. They come get it.
We doing it all day to him.
That's how you,
him and them.
Oh yeah, Aaron. What do you feel like was? You feel me? The change in energy. Like where did that come from?
To be honest with you, bro.
Like y'all were overly on that though.
It's just the first two practices they was pushing us around. So when the pass come on, it's gonna be something different. So one thing I can't even say the word because Mary told rule number one. We can't even say it.
Yeah. So it's
like,
okay. Rule number one though.
So we didn't want to be one of those. So we just had the vibe turned up during meetings, bring the injury out there. So out here, so had to show them what it was.
I think that's a great point right there. When it comes to literally. Hold on, my bad. Yeah, when it comes to Ernest Campbell, he doing his dance. Bro, I ain't gonna hold you. FCS Sacramento State freshman. Brendan Marion got to bring over his guy, 4.3 speed. It's just showing like right now in spring, people start separating themselves, and it's a good thing or a bad thing. Not really a bad thing, but talent is always going to get there. You can't coach speed. Guys are going to be naturally talented. Then they're going to get better. Guys are going to kind of fall into a position right now in spring. Going into summer, the depth chart's going to get even more solidified. And by fall camp, we know who's who by then. For sure. Amodia and Quanell X are also fasting 40 days. Appreciate you, Auntie. We got to see you, Auntie, in the house. How you doing today? Thank you, Mrs. Yates. I appreciate, or Miss Yates. I don't want to mispronounce you. Appreciate. Buffs loaded out the slot. Nah, for sure. Everybody getting burned. Everybody getting reps. Good. I would say no more. What's good? What's good, brother? What's happening, y'all? What's up, Jeremy Jack? What's the word, fam? How you doing, brother? What I got on the screen, drop some Say No More merch. If you guys are trying to tap in, if you're trying to get a little cozy, my Shopify link is in the description. Got the small all the way to the 4X on the left, kind of Colorado theme. If you want to be cozy, just chill around the house. Got the short set to the right. If you're trying to, step out, might be a little nippy where you at. Got the joggers and the tee, so tap in there. I'm gonna head over here for the Coach Prime interview with the Pregame Network earlier today. So salute to the Pregame Network. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to their channel. We're gonna go over and see what Coach Prime was talking about, and I'll drop the link about 5 minutes because I want you guys to respond to some of these questions. Appreciate y'all rocking with me. Hit the thumbs up too if you can. If you want to call in, I'm gonna drop the StreamYard link in about 5-10 minutes. I want to hear what you got to say about the interview. Remember, when you call in, let's just keep it respectful, respect the topic, respect the people we're talking about, and let's just keep it respectful. That's all I ask, you know. Other than that, keep it real. Let's just keep it respectful, though. Appreciate everybody rocking with me. Say no more.
They're phenomenal. I feel they're phenomenal. Support staff has stepped the game up tremendously. So in unison, I think we're in a place that's 10 steps ahead of where we were a year ago.
I would share that, having been here now and seeing it in action. You know, people are funny, Coach. If you
people are really authentic, they're who they are.
Okay.
You just don't want to believe them. That's why you saying they're funny, because they make you laugh. Because you're like, I cannot believe you had that take on that.
That's a good take on that.
There you go.
I'm amazed at how you can say you like pizza, but somebody here you hate chicken. That's not what you said.
Right.
As I have seen your staffs develop.
Starting off with the pizza and chicken is crazy. I ain't gonna hold you, but I'm picking on what you dropping. He thinking about that cafeteria. I would be too. What's his name? Chef Solomon over there. I would be too. Like, boy, as soon as this interview in, I'm straight to that cafeteria. Give me 3 plates and a to-go plate. I ain't even gonna hold you. Salute to Neely, man.
Over your collegiate coaching career. For the moment that's needed, for the time such as this, I think this is the best staff for this moment.
Yeah, I think it's the best staff that I've had the pleasure and the luxury to assemble. And that's not an indictment on anyone. I've had some
great staffs,
good people. But
oh wow, that's my first time I ever seen that meeting room like that. I ain't gonna hold you. I've seen a lot of this, you know, we've seen a lot of this over the years, and I seen this at Sacramento State with Brendan Marion last season with his whole staff at Sacramento State. But nah, this is great footage. Salute to the pregame network, bro. This is my first time I've seen all the coaches sitting at the round table, bro. Hey, these are the leaders of the men. These are the guys these are the calling the shots right here. So salute to those guys right there. I ain't gonna hold you. Appreciate y'all rocking with me. We're doing a live reaction to the pregame network. If you can hit the thumbs up, really would appreciate it. Salute to y'all being here tonight. Hope everybody doing good. Say no more.
Like a journey in life, you lose people amongst the journey for mostly, pretty much 9 out of 10 for good reasons.
Sure.
Because they've elevated. That's what the goal is for our people to elevate and elevate. I said the same thing twice, but by the way, but you want them to elevate tremendously, and they have. And I'm proud of that. I'm really proud of that, because they deserve opportunity.
And in that vein,
Coach Prime done slimmed up. He got that Carucci glow right now, boy. He in the weight room. That boy drinking them. Coach Prime sipping on them smoothies. What? Yeah. Hey, so salute to Carucci. Hey, my coach got Carucci, bro. Who your coach got? Yeah, I thought so. Say no more.
Of opportunity. One of the things I've seen with this staff, you've got some proven folks, been there, done their resume as long as your arm. You got some younger guys too with something to prove that you've given an opportunity to.
They deserve a chance, man.
Yeah, you saw something in them.
Yeah. Everybody had to be given an opportunity to be who they are right now. And I'm thankful enough for being in the seat to authorize that. And a lot of these men, you got to understand, I seen them in the dark.
Yeah.
You don't know them until we put them in the light, but I seen them in the dark, working, and being consistent and being passionate and purposeful about the mission that they had in the dark. So I felt it was time to bring them to light. Everybody started in its infancy somewhere.
Yeah.
And I'm thankful.
So right there, they're talking about, Coach Prime giving Dante Carter the opportunity, promoting inside, Chris Marv, a lot of guys, recruiting staff, a lot of people got promoted, but it's about opportunity versus taking a chance, right? I think they were talking about earlier, and Coach Prime just saying, if I'm promoting you, I'm putting my name on it. Like I'm saying, I believe in you, so it's up to you. Because if this goes right or it goes left, you seen him come up last season and said that's on me. He's gonna do the same thing as always. If whether something works or it doesn't work, he's gonna come out and say that's on me. So, but guys like grad assistants like Dante Carter, you know, you're gonna get in the media. What is he doing promoting a grad assistant? But if you go back to my video, it is funny. Coach Prime ends up saying this in this video that he was the one that was staying long hours. He was the one setting up the drills. He was the one that was doing everything Sap was doing. Sap ain't setting up them drills and staying late. That's the grad assistant, because that's what you got to do. You got to grind. You got to go above and beyond. You're setting up the drills. You're cleaning up the drills. He was holding Sap's water bottle, bruh. So it's funny, man. I be like, my eyes don't really lie sometimes. I ain't going to hold you. I was like, I understand the promotion. He's going to do all the drills that Sap and Damian Lewis did. I don't know if he got the tail end of Damian Lewis, but he's going to run all the drills that Sap did, and he's going to bring that fire, and there you go. Now it's your opportunity. But the drills and the concepts are going to be the same. Now the players, that's on the recruiters who we get in here at D-line. But, yeah, it's kind of funny. I understood the promotion from Dante Carter for sure. All right, we're doing a live reaction to Pregame Network. Say no more.
And we're able to give those persons that opportunity because they deserve it.
Yeah, because you said.
It's not, let me denote this.
Okay.
I'm not giving them a chance. I'm giving them an opportunity.
Absolutely.
It's two different things.
Yeah, explain it to us.
A chance is something I give you, whereas I may not fully trust you.
Mm-hmm.
You may not have fully earned it, but I give it to you, regardless, because of my love and affection. And I got to watch over your shoulder and look over you every moment, every minute, every second. And when it blows up, because it's going to blow up, I got to sit with that because I gave you that chance. Yeah. And that's on me. But the opportunity, you earned it. It was time. You did it in the dark when nobody was looking. And you were so passionate and consistent with that opportunity that I had to elevate you. Because
again, he's always, bruh, the first to let somebody play full-time both ways in college football. He got a lot of pushback for that, right? So much pushback for what he did with Travis Hunter. Nobody was going to let Travis Hunter rock out full-time wide receiver, full-time corner. That gets swept under the rug. Like, Coach Prime just didn't let him rock out and then turn him into a Heisman Trophy winner coming from Jackson State. You feel me? So, again, now we transfer to 2026. All black head coach, offensive coordinator, and defensive coordinator. That's how you break barriers. You don't show no fear. You don't think about why it can't be done. You think about why it can be done. So, again, if this don't work, we know who's going to have to sit in front of them and answer all the media like it matters who's talking about it anyways, like y'all ever did something. Like a lot of these guys who be having criticism couldn't even catch a football. It'll hit them straight in the glasses. A lot of these guys who be criticizing Colorado couldn't even run a 40. I promise you, they couldn't run a route. They couldn't take a snap, nothing. So, man, when you got people who done it in the league, now they come in and coaching. That's something a lot of these people could do. A lot of these people could coach and be a head coach and stuff. So, man, miss me with all that. Greatness is greatness, bro. Did we have the best season last season? No way. We got belt. But I'm liking what I'm seeing from this year, and the accountability and making changes, because that's what life's about. You got to learn from it, definitely adjust where you went wrong at, and then move on. You feel me? All right, say no more.
I felt like no matter what, you was gonna do your thing.
Yeah.
I don't have to watch over you every day. I don't have to look over your shoulder. I don't have to have your back. All I had to do is just put you in position.
And they proving what they're gonna do with it.
And you've already done it.
Yeah.
That's what they don't know. They don't know you've already done it.
Yeah.
But you didn't have the title.
Yeah. Because they may have been in a GA role when all the other coaches are gone. They're the ones who are breaking the film down.
Yeah, because they don't know the capacity of the GA or the role that you're in. They have no idea about the capacity and really who did the work.
Yeah.
I do. Yeah.
That's exactly what I said about Dante Carter. Hey, if y'all was on here, y'all, bro, keep it real. Didn't I say that about Dante Carter? Didn't I say he was the one that was doing everything? He's the one staying for 16, 14 hours. He's the one setting up. The Sap was out there wrestling alligators and fishing, bruh. And when it was time to be here, he was here. But he overtime and staying after, that was Dante Carter. So anyways, I ain't going to start bumping, but I said that.
You've been there, done that, yeah. You see it all. You see it all. Yeah. What's your expectations for this spring? You know, the world would say you got an apparent QB, but you know you got a QB competition. You got 2 other QBs in the building.
They can play.
They can flat out play. They spending it. Right. Where do you want to come from? Where do you want to sit on April 12th? That one and all others.
Okay. Let's go to the larger view. I want to make some decisions that needs to be made on the personnel that's here. Like, it's on us we've chosen, it's time to dedicate time, develop, decide, determine, dictate, give them the direction means dictate, but it's we got to make all these decisions, whereas this spring.
Hey, where's my flag? Clint Moses is getting one right here. Hold on, I don't got a flag. What they do on Jadakish's show when they throw the flag? Clint Moses, that's the yellow flag. That's crazy in the chat, Clint Moses. Not putting on the screen, that's the yellow flag, bruh. Hey, yo, that's crazy.
In this summer. When we get back to fall camp,
flag on the play.
We ain't got time for
it. Is what it is now.
We ain't got time for that.
Yeah.
So everything we need to see now in the summer. You know why? Because we got them. They can't go nowhere.
Yeah. No spring portal.
Ain't no portal.
Yeah.
You here. Unless we don't want you to be here.
Yeah.
So it is what it is. And I like having our hand that we got to play with now, instead of waiting to see, okay, is another piece? No, all the pieces here. Everybody got to play with the same puzzle like right now.
Yeah.
Unless somebody do some crazy, you got to go back in the portal and grab a couple that's still in the portal that you think could help your team.
And that's some people lose sight of. The portal is still out there.
It's some good players in there right now.
Okay, just drop the link in the chat. If you want to call in and tap in on anything you heard on this interview right here, just remember when you call in, respect the host, respect the chat, respect the person who you're talking about. I don't mind you giving your opinion. Let's just keep it respectful, but keep it real. But let's keep it respectful. I don't want nobody clipping me up and saying, "Did you hear what bro said about it?" I don't need all that. Say no more.
It's flat out ball. Yeah. That we know a few. We know a few that may get a call. But you got.
That's a good point, because that's what I was talking about. Hey, D-line, let's go grab somebody that's in the portal. I ain't gonna hold you. I mean, I know this is way too early, but that has to be the staple for us in 2026. The D-linemen got to be nasty, and D-linemen, D-tackles make everything easier, bruh. It helps your corners. They ain't got to cover too much longer. It helps the linebackers be able to see and feel. If the D-line is getting pushed back into the linebackers, that's when them quicker, faster guys is breaking for long chunks of run. So the portal, you can still add people. I love to hear Coach Price saying, hey, there might be a few more additions before the end of the year, and I love it. I'm all for it. We got it. Hey, whatever it takes in 2026, get it done. And I love it. Because right now, let's just keep it real, bro. Right now, some people are looking cool, and some people is looking like, man, we didn't score. It's the truth. You're not going to score on everybody in the portal. And that's why I said everything looks good. The PFF, the 247, all that stuff looks good till you get them up there in Boulder, and you go know fast. Hall of Famer. Plenty of NFL guys on the staff, plenty of coaches who've seen talent. You see Boo Carter, belt. You already know what he's gonna bring you. You see what Ernest Campbell's doing, cool. Then you get to see the guys that be like, man, they ain't hyped up to what we thought they was gonna be. That's football. That's on every program there. That's not just anybody. Oh, what up, Bucky? What's the word, bruh? I wonder why they want late ads to transfer portal, because they exactly what I just said, because they see people up there. It's just like we can see it like, I don't know, dog. He ain't killing like I thought he was killing. It's the truth. This is in spring. You can see it early, bro, because there's so much developing you could do. A guy is going to be who he is. Coaching can only get him better technique-wise, but if he a dog, he a dog. You ain't going to be able to coach him into that a dominating guy. We're looking for guys who are going to dominate, meaning somebody who commands a double team at D tackle. I'm talking about one person cannot guard him, wrecking havoc. If you ain't seen him right now, bring him in. We ain't got time to be to kumbaya and we're going to work with you. Nope, bring him in. Bring him in because you can start to see it right now. For sure, for sure. All right, appreciate everybody being in here. We got Mr. Keats in the building. Uncle Keith, how you doing today, sir?
What up, dog?
Hey, good to see you, man. How you doing?
All right, man. I'm doing good. About yourself, man?
Good, good, good. So I got a question.
What's up?
How do you feel about what you've seen in the interview so far between Coach Prime on the pregame network?
Hey, Coach Prime always do good in the interviews and all that, but I got some concern.
Okay.
I don't know if you remember. We talked about this earlier, but a couple of interviews before. I've done a couple of with you, and all right, I coached football before.
Absolutely.
And I coached football. To me, for my level, I think it's good standard. I coached in arena football. I coached, semi-pro football. I coached high school. I coached JV football. I've done, and I played ball. So my thing is this. I always had a problem with a head coach when it's more about proving a point more than winning championships.
Okay.
See, I think when you win a championship, you took care of all. That's that one stone that killed all the birds.
Okay.
When you try to prove a point, you chasing the number. You chasing that. It's like when you miss up on that 2-point conversion. But now you chasing points the rest of the day, rest of the game.
Okay.
See, by you trying to prove a point, meaning I got 2 black coaches, 2 black assistant coaches, three coaches that's on the hierarchy. How many got that? I got a Heisman Trophy winner who went both ways. How many can say that? I got this and I got that. How many can say that? Okay, you proving a point. But where are the championships at?
Right. Okay.
Nettie took care of all that with one hit in 1 year.
Yeah.
And guess what? Cincinnati was a year less than Coach Prime. Right. That's my point. What Cincinnati did, I visualized Coach Prime doing that.
Mm-hmm.
That's my point. That's my point. If y'all want to hate on me, hate on me. I don't care less. But I'm nobody bigger fan than me than Coach Prime. But I'm just saying, you prove a point by are you about proving points or are you about getting that championship?
Yeah, that's a great point, Keith. And
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, no, your perspective is
did I cuss?
Here for sure.
I didn't cuss. I didn't get nasty.
You good.
You know what I'm saying? You don't gotta flag me, dog. But I'm just saying. I'm just asking the question. It's a question that people need to understand. Is he about proving points, or is he about winning championships?
Yeah, and I think that's perfect because that was the standard that was said when we came over, and we know that's the standard. We're not going to lower the standard because we heard when Deion Sanders Jr. came out on Duke the Scoop and just said, "Nah, we gotta." He said we got a higher standard than even what we got. Their standard is Big 12 championship playoffs. So we definitely understand where you're coming from. It's national championship, just like that. We're not going to be satisfied just to say, well, we did something. Nah, if you're a competitor, if you're in the Big 12 like everybody else is, the goal is to win the Big 12 and to make the playoffs and to win the national championship. So, that's absolutely
okay. Now you said that. You just said that. And you said that, and everybody else. But I watched the Neely and Chico's show, and then when I watched these other shows and Duke's the Scoop show, everybody always come to me, and what they're saying on their show is it's a moral victory that Livingston, let's say Livingston, the defensive coordinator, hey man, he going pro. So but y'all said Coach Prime didn't hire no good coaches, but he went pro. What did he do for us? What did he do in Colorado? Okay. You said that they go around talking about some. Well, he transferred. This kid transferred and went to this school. This kid transferred and went to that school. All top schools. But y'all said that Coach Prime can't recruit. but what did they do for Colorado under Coach Prime? Okay. Yeah. Everybody's screaming about Colton Hood this, Colton Hood that. Colton Hood did good. Colton Hood is good. But what did he do for Colorado?
He put belt. What you mean?
What did he do? Why did he leave?
Watch why he left? No,
yeah.
Why he was in Colorado, he put belt.
I'm talking about what he do for us.
Oh, okay.
I ain't talking about what he do for Tennessee. I ain't talking about him being drafted. What did he do for us? Why did he leave? Something happened.
Everybody has their reasons. I always say that. Everybody
and I get that. I'm just saying. So now, but everybody want to take credit and say, okay, everybody looking at the different victory. Everybody, I'm looking at the ultimate victory. National championship, Big 12 championship. Dillingham at Arizona State, hey, he did it. Hey, my man even though Texas Tech got the $300 million oil deal, but they still did it. I'm talking about putting that doggone trophy case, filling that trophy case with trophy titles, with team titles, not individual. I can care less about individual. I can care less if anybody win the Heisman. I don't care. I want championships. I want Coach Prime to be up there on that podium with the confetti flying down on him and saying champion. That's what I visualize. But doggone it, they did it in Indiana. You know what Indiana was, dog? Indiana was the worst school ever in Big Ten. The Big Ten was trying to get rid of them. And came and did it.
I know. That's true.
Indiana.
Yeah, I know.
Come on, dog. See, he ain't talking about but I got all my boys came from James Madison. All these boys came from James Madison. Man, look, that dude over in Oregon had 55 5-stars. He at Indiana only had 8, and they put belt to ass.
Belt. Facts.
Belt. Hey, belt twice.
Facts. That's true.
Come on, dog. Let's stop playing.
Right.
Let's stop playing. I this word salad that Neely do and that Chico do, that everybody do, they want to quote my mama said, my grandmama said, my mama said, my grandma said. Nobody care about that.
Okay, we got you. Remember, I gotta still be out here. Remember, we gotta keep it cool. I respect.
No, I'm saying it. You're not saying it. I'm saying it. Tell them to call me. Tell them to call me. We can talk about it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not scared of nobody. Look, man, I'm telling the truth. I didn't cuss, and I ain't call nobody. I ain't say the N-word. I ain't say nothing. It's all legit.
Right. Absolutely. Okay. So if I can ask still, so what do you think we need to do to fix it? So I hear what you're saying. So what is the resolution? So how do we get to Indiana? What do? We need more money. We need more booster money. How do we fix it? We need 5 stars for it. We need FCS guys, 24, 25, 26-year-olds. We just brought in Lovo or whatever. He's in charge of, after how we spent that money last season, every guy we brought in, the budget was under a microscope, my personal opinion. So how do you feel we get there? And I'm going to get you out of here on this, Mr. Keefe, I got the next caller.
Indiana budget wasn't high. They did it, but no, Cuban with them now, but he did it after they won national title. But before then, Cuban wasn't nowhere around because nobody believed in Cincinnati, Indiana. What we need in Colorado is better player evaluators, better talent evaluators, people that can notice. Look, they got talent in Colorado they let slide because they believe in all the Florida boys, they believe in all those Texas, all the Southern boys. Man, look, man, you had some dogs over in the line that you let get away, and it was only 6 miles down the road. You let Deacon Smith and you let Brett Coolidge get away. Why? How you gonna do that? You got the dogs in your backyard.
That's very true.
It's called player evaluators. You gotta you can't just go chasing the 5 stars. You can't chase this guy and that guy. Look, man, now everybody's gonna be Travis Hunter. Now everybody's gonna be Shador. You gotta learn how to get them and get them to buy into what you're doing. Now they got the coaches. Now now it's time to get the player evaluators.
Okay, I respect that.
And that's what's missing. It don't cost much to get to find them if you know what you're looking for. No, he say, all this NFL experience, all this gold jacket experience, all this and that. But now we need player evaluators.
Okay, I respect it. Hey, always respect your opinion, Unc. This is a safe place to call in. Is do what you need to do. I appreciate your perspective, Mr. Keith.
Hey, no problem, dog. Hey, I didn't cuss.
No, you good.
I didn't do it. I was being nice. No, don't want nobody going around saying, "Oh, he said this." No, I didn't say nothing. You can record it. You can rewind it back. I didn't say. I wasn't out of line. I just questioned. I just said, "What? What was the question?" I said, "Are you about proving a point, or are you about winning championships?" That's all.
Sure. Absolutely. Okay, Mr. Keith. Always appreciate you. Salute. Have a good night.
Yes, sir.
All right. I'll see you in a minute. All right, gone. All right, Mr. Johnson, I see you in here. I'm going to get back to do a little bit more of this interview, and then I'm going to bring you on. I want to get through here a little bit. Appreciate everybody being in here. Hey, as you can see, call in, tap in, get your perspective. I'm going to let you cook. Hey, it is what it is. Everybody has an opinion, and we see different things that some people don't see, and that's okay. It's okay to say what you feel needs to help improve the program. Mr. Keith feels like he wants to see Coach Prime out there winning a national championship, and we all do too. For sure. Especially after last season. Yeah, Unc was on demon for sure. Hold on, let me get in the chat. Yeah, Unc was litty. I ain't gonna hold you. That's that death row days right there. I ain't gonna hold you. The real death row. Oh no, what's up, Bucket? No, for sure, bro. Unc was like, yeah. Hey, Mr. Keith, go call in and keep it real. All right, we're getting back to the pregame network. If you're in here, if you can hit the thumbs up. Hey, if you want to call in, I just dropped a link in the chat. When you call in, just keep in mind, be respectful of the host, the chat, and who we're talking about. This is YouTube. Once it gets out there, you can't take it back. So I want us to keep it real, but let's keep it respectful, and it's all good. All right, say no more. Appreciate y'all rocking. Say no more. Yeah. All right, there it is. Hold on real quick. Hold on. Hey, Mr. Johnson, how you doing? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, awesome. Hey, I'm gonna bring this video back on. I'm gonna let it play for like 5 minutes, and then I'm gonna have you
no worries.
I'm gonna have you. Okay, cool. Yeah, how you doing today though? You good?
I'm doing great, man. Mr. Keith had me. We'll talk about it.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. Appreciate you being in here. Let me reload this video here. Appreciate everybody being in here. Hey, if you're looking for some merch or anything, I just dropped some merch right here. It's on the website. If you want to take a look here, I have my Shopify. This is the cozy one, the short set right here, more Colorado themed, and on the right, you got the jogging set, real cozy, premium cotton, feels real good. Pause. And then, yeah, if you guys are trying to tap in, there you go. Here, I'm going to get this video back on here. I heard we couldn't hear the audio, so I'm going to see if I can get it back rolling. All right, let me see. No way. I don't know where the hell he was at. Let me see. Hold on. How's that sound? Can y'all hear that? How's that sound? Can y'all hear that?
No.
You still can't hear it?
No.
All right, it's over. Hey, it's over. All right, Mr. Johnson, got you in the building. How you doing today, sir?
I'm doing great, my man.
I'm gonna let you cook here. Any thoughts on the interview with Coach Prime so far?
Well, Coach, you know what I mean? Like I said, I've been following Coach Prime for a lot of years, and a lot of the things he said, it's not nothing unexpected. He's always going to say they're right in that and the staff. That's one of his sayings that he believes in, and I truly believe in what he's saying. I think he does have a much better staff, and I definitely agree with you on the Warren Sapp. Even though I like Warren as a player, and and his enthusiasm around the players were good when he was there. But Warren didn't want to coach, and he was doing a favor, for Coach Prime. But the young boy was doing all the drills, and Warren was just occupied doing, suing the local police in Florida, and many other things that he was doing, which is his right, his privilege. But he wasn't there recruiting, and he wasn't 100% dedicated to the program.
Right. So, how do you feel about who we've gotten so far? And is there anybody that you feel that could be late additions? If there's any room that we could add before the summer, where would you add any pieces right now? I know it's way too early, but there's, if you could add anybody for the summer at a position, where would you add?
Oh, definitely on a defensive line. Yeah, definitely defensive line. I was even actually looking in players that were still in the portal, and I was just looking see which ones were still available. But they have the list of who they, that's still in the portal and stuff like that. But one thing I wanted to touch on with Mr. Keith, and you know what, he's absolutely right in a lot of ways. But Mark Cuban's been putting money into that program for the last couple of years. And yes, the coach for Indiana, he did a phenomenal job. They won the national championship. We all know this. But he brought, a lot of players from James Madison. But he also had a much older team, too. He had a much older team. He had 23, 24, 25 years old on his team. Much more mature players. And even with Mendoza, the quarterback, it's not that he came into a 1-11 situation. He came into 11-1 situation or 11-2 situation, what they were the year before with Rourke. So it's not that, he was in a position like with Colorado. Nope. No excuses for, and people got to remember, when Prime took over in Colorado, yes, they only won 4 games. But I believe if Travis didn't get hit by that play in Colorado State, there's a couple of games that they would have won. So they would have probably reached the bowl game. So you know what? A lot of people discount a lot of things. And another thing, too, that he said is it's like making points for black coordinators. But the same thing when he had 2 white coordinators, people are saying, how come he doesn't promote black coordinators? So it's like a lose-lose situation. If he does something, it's not right. If he does something else, it's not right. Let the man be. He always said he wants to be the first black coach coaching a national championship. He's always said that. I don't think he has deviated from that.
Right.
You see, Prime, you know what I mean? It's not just him as coaching; it's a brand also. So we cannot forget that it's a brand. So you know what? He's generating millions and millions of dollars to the not only the university, to the local economy. It's getting more eyes to the program. It's unfortunate some of the players have left, to go to LSU. But look at Lane Kiffin. I think his budget was like $40 million.
Oh yeah.
So you know what I mean? It's for a guy like Seton, they're going to give what this NIL was like $6 million or something like that.
I heard around $4 to $6 million. That's crazy work. I'm not going to hold you. That's chicken.
Yeah. So it definitely, and you figure he's going to, play in the SEC where it's going to maybe a better draft position. And and last year, you know what? Let's be honest. He quit on the team. You know what I mean? He said, "Hey, I'm out of there." I thought he would take on a more leadership role, and which he didn't.
Right.
And you go back, like Colton Hood. That's only one that I really hurt with Colton Hood, because the few games that he did get in with Travis, he was such a good DB. But let's look at why he left, because they were letting go of his brother.
I've heard that story out there. Yeah. I wish you would have got that done. I ain't gonna hold you. That's crazy work.
Yeah. So it was like a package deal. But even though his brother didn't go to Tennessee, went to the University, I think of Massachusetts, and he had a good year there as a running back. So the thing is, let's not deviate from the whole scheme. If we're going to be, you're either a Colorado fan or you're a Deion fan. I'm a Deion fan. You know what I mean? If Deion went to the University of whatever, I'm following him there.
For sure.
As far as like that. And the thing is, I like what he's doing. And as far as recruiting, I understand that. You always got to put things in perspective in my mind. And the thing is, last year the man was battling cancer.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
he couldn't evaluate players like he did this year. And you know what? Do they need? Everybody always needs to improve in whatever you do. You can never settle. You can never be content of what you have. You have to be not only consistent. You have to always raise the bar. Raise the bar. So this year he said, I'm just going what he said. He said that everybody that came into the program, he looked at their film. So he has a deep dive of everybody that came in. Last year he didn't. And you know what? A lot of the coaches dropped the ball. You know what I mean? It's not a question of pointing a finger, but it's facts, not feelings. They dropped the ball because a lot of things that should happen didn't happen when Coach Prime wasn't there. So when the cat's away, they might as well play.
Can I add something to that? I ain't gonna hold you. If you really watch football, and I'm gonna say allegedly this, it looked like, I ain't gonna hold you, that the way they was calling plays and some stuff that was happening, man, it looked like there was some Vegas stuff going on, just like within like the play call. I ain't gonna hold you. I was just looking at it for last season from a different lens, like, bro, what is going on? Like when they were blitzing, like the non-adjustments. I mean, Coach Prime was just in his headset, listening to the calls and then looking what was going on the field. It was just like, oh man, it was just crazy. I felt, like you said, I feel like without him being there, people got big-headed, people got comfortable, people just decided, oh, we got this, it's all good. They weren't on them like they were, and then the players, the recruits, the guys who came over through the portal thought it was sweet. They thought it was good. They thought they could just waltz through the Big 12, not knowing, everything, they had to be hungry. So that is a great point. That's a great point for sure.
The thing is also they had believed last year that they had better talent, but they had better talent, a better team. But what they didn't have was leadership. That was evident from the get go. And one of the things, like they got the guy Otis, you know what I mean, was supposed to be a stopgap guy for the run. He was terrible. You know what I mean? They still played man on man. But DJ McKinney was terrible. So, you know what? Hodge didn't play well. So a lot of guys, see, Travis Hunter, previous year before that, a lot of teams stayed away from him. So, McKinney got a lot of help. And plus, you had Craig in the middle, you know what I mean? And you had Shiloh. And, but the thing was, and even the guy that left, was Coach Prime's godson. It was a Stoudemire. You know what I mean? He came in as a corner, then he went to safety. He was terrible. You know what I mean? You see, you got to talk facts over feelings. You know what I mean? Even though I'm supporting I want them to win, but last year was just a wash. You can see where they just, they did try to play hard, but you can see where they quit also. And the thing, going from one quarterback, then you went to a Staub. You know what? If Julian was the guy that they were giving the keys to, after Salter fell down, they should have gave it to early, but then they wanted the red shirt. So they had to make a decision. So are we going to red shirt him or not? I think it wasn't a bad decision to red shirt him because he's still a young player. But the thing is, this year, new team, new coaching, more enthusiasm in the coaching, it's better instruction in the coaching. I'm glad that Hart's not coaching linebackers anymore. You know what I mean? That he's an assistant. It's good that they moved Mathis as an assistant. You got Vaughn, a player that just recently retired. So you got a lot of people in there that are not that far away from their NFL playing days, but you got guys that are coaching. You got guys not only coaching, they're teaching. And you got, guys, and the enthusiasm, the tempo. The practice the other day, he had to stop it and restart it. But coaches will do that anyways, even if they don't have to, just to let the players, hey, we can't rest on our laurels. We had a great day. That day's over with. It's better every day. You got to building block.
For sure. All right, Mr. Johnson, I appreciate your perspective as always. Thank you. And I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. I appreciate you, Mr. Johnson.
Absolutely. You know what I got to say? No more.
Say no more. For sure. Oh, man, I cut off Mr. Johnson. My bad, Mr. Johnson. Salute, sir. Bucket for sure, but they got to tap in, bro. I don't invite. I just put the link. Whoever taps in, taps in. That's what it is. So if everybody, we would need different perspectives. more people got to tap in. That's what it is. Like, if we want different perspectives, but salute to everybody that came on tonight and gave their perspective. That's about an hour. I know tomorrow they finna drop some heat because they're going to spring break. I think that's a good place to end it right there. Appreciate everybody being in here tonight. I'm gonna tap back in tomorrow when they drop some heat. And yeah, if we want to make the show, if we want to keep it more lit, I dropped the link. More people call in, tap in, give you your perspective. It's all good. All right, I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow, bro. That's about an hour. I'm gonna tap in with y'all tomorrow. Y'all be safe. It's the weekend tomorrow. We lit. I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow. YG, yo, what's up? What's up, brother? How you doing, YG Nate? Hey, I appreciate y'all rocking with me. I'll see y'all tomorrow, bro. It was good conversation tonight. Say no more. Hey, keep Hey, no, salute. Hey, that's how you know I'm gonna let you get your stuff off, Uncle Keith, for sure. Keep it real, baby. That's what we do on this channel. Keep it real. Hey, you got me weak. I will never be yes. Hey, don't ever change, Uncle Keith. Don't ever change. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Say no. Hey, yeah, smooth. Be smooth. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Say no more.